And in this race, we have 4 of the top 6 times in the world this year.
4. Okay. So that would be Bolt.
Well, 3 of the top 5. So it's Weir, Ashmeade, and Blake.
Because Bolt really hasn't done any 200 meters. Well, we saw where he was coming from behind in the 100 meters. It scared everyone, I think, when he was in about 5th place at about 40 meters or so. Everybody, I'm sure, wondered, is he going to move up? Is he going to move up?
Yeah.
I hope that we don't see this played out again. Hopefully he'll be taking command of the race by that first 100 meters coming off the curve.
You have to wonder, too, how much psychologically Bolt could be affected by Blake on his inside in 3 and he can't see him.
A lot.
The big man Bolt has a platform now to restate his dominance as the world's best. Off they go. Fine start. Blake is up quickly. Bolt is up quickly. Ashmeade is running very well into the turn. Bolt, Ashmeade, Blake. Bolt, Ashmeade, Blake. Blake is running well in lane 3. Bolt is being beaten here by Blake once again. Yohan Blake beats Bolt. 1976, the flash time. Bolt settles for second. 1983, the official time on the infield. And Yohan Blake, for the second time in 3 days, delivers a beating on the world's best, Usain Bolt. The training partners hug. What counts will be London, but Blake has to be satisfied and thrilled with his performances at the Nationals this weekend.
And Bolt ran an awesome curve. We see him here really working on that curve. He picked up Warren Weir in a few steps, and we know that Warren Weir ran an incredible curve. So you know he was running. Of course, Blake is running also here, overtaking everyone in the lead right now. Of course, Blake still really trying. Ashmeade to his left, and of course, Warren Weir is trying to make a comeback there. I mean, all that Yohan Blake has, he's putting it out right there. Of course, Usain looking at him, knowing that I will not catch him today, but of course leaning for the tape to get a good time also.
Yeah, Bolt looked like he was struggling coming home. A lot of shoulders are high, teeth gritting, doing a lot of work. On the other hand, in lane 3, Blake looks very lax, just powering through and maintaining that speed straight through.
And Weir snatches third from Ashmeade for a spot to London as a tremendous finish there in the men's 200 meters. So the Usain Bolt fans now will worry a bit going to London. The news coming out of the training camp, though, Coach Glenn Mills, who conditions both athletes, say that Blake at the moment is in better condition than Bolt is. Gives you the feeling that Bolt still has some fine-tuning to do. But psychologically, a huge statement here made by Yohan Blake, beating Bolt twice in the space of 3 days. And the big man, Usain Bolt, has his brilliance and his dominance and the aura that he holds tarnished just a bit.
Just a bit, but we still have another 3.5 weeks before the Olympic Games, and I think Bolt has some work to do. It's almost an ordinary time, I think. 19.80. Blake's best time 19.26. Usain best time 19.19. Warren Weir, we have to look at a youngster. I thought that he would have made the team. Nickel Ashmeade 20.16, but Warren Weir, a fantastic run for him. But I still think Usain Bolt will definitely have some work to do before London.
Yeah, Nesta Carter finishing 5th in both the 100 and the 200. So it's going to be interesting to see, what the selectors do with respect to the Nesta Carter.
Yeah.
And not just that, of course, Nickel Ashmeade opted not to run the 100 meters, not to take part in that, because he thought, of course, he's a better 200-meter runner. Now Warren Weir has knocked him out of the Olympic Games.
Yes.
Wow. So this has been a tremendous close to the National Senior Track and Field Championship. Day 3 is Supreme Ventures event, 4 days of competitive track and field, and Jamaica's team being selected based on what has happened over the past 4 days. But unexpected results in the men's sprints here. Yohan Blake, an outstanding displaying outstanding sprinting here as we look back at that 200-meter final. Yohan Blake in lane 3. Usain Bolt in 5. Blake has the lead on Bolt. Bolt tries hard but can't close the gap. And Blake, for the second time in 3 days, is number 1 and Bolt is 2.
And I must say, Yohan Blake should be just elated right now. He's going into the Olympic Games as possibly, I would say, the favorite, even though people may still be looking at Usain Bolt as the person to watch. But Yohan Blake, he looks awesome. That 100 meters of 9.75 seconds, he looked incredible. And of course, again tonight, looking the part to possibly capture the 100 meters and the 200 meters in London.
Yes, and there was a battle for third between Ashmeade and Weir, and I think this is probably the first time that Weir is beating Ashmeade at any level. And what a time and place to beat your rival at the Olympic trials where you make the team.
Yeah,
the top 3 selection to the.
He's at the stage of rapid improvement, though. It's very clear. I've been monitoring his performances the entire season, Warren Weir, and he has been a vastly improved athlete. But Yohan Blake will be going to bed tonight, having experienced a dream weekend at the Supreme Ventures J3's Jamaica National Track and Field Senior Championship, the Olympic Trials, and he has delivered 2 outstanding sprint performances here to defeat the more illustrious Usain Bolt in the 100 and 200 meters. The time in this 200 meter event, not earth-shattering, well off there, both of them, as far as their personal bests are concerned.